I'm gonna have to collect every item I possibly can just to make up for the money I just spent. We'll get money over time, it's fine. Also, there's a ant lion here, which will try and shoot sand at us. Which can be good if we want to get sand, but we don't need it. Kill it, kill it. I don't want it to hurt me. Shuriken! Got him. The most pathetic thing, but it's fine. Anyway, back to chopping down these palm trees here. Which might be worth growing back as well, so we can get more palm wood. Although I don't need a ton to get wooden armor. We don't even need it, probably. I just want to look at it, so I don't know. There's also a vulture there on the other side of the water we need to be careful of. But we do have a pool of water here, which we have a fishing pole and some bait to use. So let's try doing that. The scorpion's fine, don't worry about it. Just have to wait for a line to have something on it. There we go. And we caught an old shoe. I caught an old shoe. Yeah, we don't have much good bait in fishing right now, so... But we can occasionally get something good, so it might be worth trying a bunch more. I should really be using my Wand of Sparking a bit more. We probably also don't want to be fishing in the desert. We probably want to be fishing in the forest. I got a tin can. These are worth nothing in the shop as well. The trash items. Got a flounder. We can probably sell that. I think we can also cook it for food. Also, we can see on the cursor what bait we're using. It usually uses them in a certain order in the inventory, but I haven't sorted through my stuff. It's fine. So my fishing power might not be very high because of the bait that I'm using, but I might as well use it, so... Also, sometimes your bait doesn't get consumed, which is good. So you can just, like, reuse the bait, but sometimes it also does get taken. Also, I just got a Jojo Cola. It's a started reference. I got another one. Another tin can. I probably shouldn't fish too much time here. Jojo Cola, though, is a consumable, which has minor improvements to all stats for 2 minutes. Please recycle. It's actually pretty alright. Like, we're probably not going to use it unless we use it now, pretty early on. But it's still good to have, so I'll take it. Just need a little bit more cactus from here. And if we can make it through the desert, we might be able to find some more stuff that we can look at. We burn you. Burn! Oh, hey, you dropped a mana star. That just, like, recovers our mana. It only drops if we're using mana-type weapons to attack. So it gives us a refill if we're using it, basically. But only when we're using it to attack. Oh, this is not a great position to be in to fight that guy. That's okay. Ow. Get burned. There we go. He also dropped health for us because, like, when we're taking damage fighting an enemy, we can also get health back from them. I see that cave there, but I probably is too much effort to go get that. Like, it looks like something that would have some chests in it, but I'm probably fine. It's probably pretty common stuff as well, so... Oh my goodness. There's a pyramid here. That's pretty rare. That's pretty incredible. Let me work my way down, I guess. Although it is kind of a bad time of day to be trying to spend the night here, but it might be worth building a house even. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the other side of this pyramid here and maybe build a house here. I mean, it's probably good to build houses in each biome as well, except for Corruption Crimson, which you've yet to see still. Just for, like, much later down the line, basically. Because it's nice to have the NPCs close by, so you can just buy stuff from them, but we're gonna need to spread our influence over the world, kinda. Okay, let's see. How much palm wood do we have? Only 159. I would like to, like, make better buildings, but I also want to not waste my materials that I have. So I might just use regular wood for now to build a house. Also, I don't want to be in, like, the middle of the biomes here. I kind of want it to be in more sand area. I don't really have much choice. I'm still pretty impressed that we have a pyramid here, because that's a random chance of that spawning in. So that, like, you might just get a world without one. So I'm glad that I got one. With one. This is an awful place for a house, but it's fine. I also don't have to make it as big as this. We could make it much smaller. But this is what I'm going with, so... and wall, which I guess we can just use regular wooden wall. We could also use dirt wall, which isn't a great wall, but if it makes a house, it makes a house, right? So... although it might not count this dirt wall as wall, so I might need to replace that. Yeah, this room is missing a wall, apparently. I don't have a hammer on me, so I'm gonna have to make a new one. This housing is suitable. Nice. Cool. So now an NPC should be able to move in here, and I'm pretty sure because we have various things in our inventory, one should spawn. I just don't know when. It's probably gonna be... nope, there we go. They usually spawn in the day rather than in the night, so... they usually get them at morning. But we got the Demolitionist here. Explosives are the bomb these days. Buy some now. We can buy bomb, grenade, and dynamite, which is a much larger explosion. So we can destroy a lot of stuff with it, but it's also quite expensive as well. But that is an option that we have now, so... let me head back into the house here. We should have enough for the cactus breastplate now, so we can actually change our armor out. Become cactus. And the set bonus... attackers take damage from the cactus spikes. So now we have spike damage to our enemies. You can just walk into things to do damage to them. It's not a great idea, but it means that if we're getting, like, surrounded by enemies, we should be fine. Somewhat. There's a lot of scorpions out here. Black scorpion, too. But I do want to get into that pyramid, and I think the best way to do that is probably just to mine down here. And then make our way over to the pyramid itself. I just don't know which side the entrance is on, because it usually has an entrance somewhere on it. It might be the other side, but that's okay. We can make our own entrance. Oh, I'm out of space in my inventory. It kind of makes sense considering how much random stuff I picked up. We can get rid of the junk stuff that we fished though, so that's good. Like, we don't need to collect every block that we find, but it is nice to keep a collection of things. I don't like throwing stuff out in this game. Or in Minecraft. I just don't like throwing out trash blocks, basically. Okay, there's some stairs there. Because the entrance is actually over this side. If I just dug a little bit further down, I would have found him, like, right there. But I think this is still a good entrance in. So let's head down now. Don't think there should be anything too much to worry about down here. But you got this little tomb down here, which is cool. I think that's the only thing we need to actually get from here. This does keep going all the way down, because the pyramid is actually quite large. And it goes all the way down into the caves. So, but I need to be careful not to just fall off the edge at the end of this. Especially not underground in the desert, because it's very different from the regular underground, and it's quite dangerous, even later in the game, so... let's head back up and see what the tomb had for us. Okay, so there's a lot of pots here we can break. A lot of healing potions, some money, some gold coins we can mine off the ground. We've got 6 gold now. Very nice. And then this chest here, with hard sandstorm in a bottle, which is just a sandstorm in a bottle, but it's got 1 extra defense stat on it. Allows the holder to do an improved double jump. So, let's put that in one of our spots over here. And now, we can do a little double jump. It actually goes higher than that as well. We can also grab a herb bag. Oh, we really don't have much space. Let me restock. Let's see what's new. Night Owl Potion. Increases night vision for 10 minutes. Recall Potion, which I actually really want. I'll probably put that there. When we consume it, teleports us back home to our spawn point. Herb Bag, we can right-click to open if it's even in our inventory, and it'll give us seeds and flowers, basically, for raw materials. Let me get rid of that wood platform there. I'm really weird about what I keep and what I get rid of. I can probably get rid of the wood wall, although it'd be nice to also craft it back into just wood, but that's fine. I also don't need the night potions, I just want them, so... we probably don't need them. But I wanna, you know? It's crazy. I can also put something in my vanity spots just to make extra space here. So I'll put the wood armor back on, just as vanity. So it looks like I'm wood armor, but I'm still cactus armor. We can also see that the sandstorm in a bottle is actually on us. The accessories we actually get will actually appear on our body. And we can actually turn off the visible accessories on the menu here. So we can have them on or off. We can also put them into our vanity slot, and then it doesn't matter if they're on or off, so... Which is kind of weird. It'd be nice to have both options, but it makes sense we don't, so... but I also want to grab the chest one here, so let's grab that. And then I guess head back home. Just like that. I should probably unload my stuff a little bit, because I've got a lot. Let's start by probably... quick stack to put stuff away. And then filter through. Let's open up the herb bag. Got some Daybloom, some Deathweed, Blink Root, Fire Blossom seeds. Also got Waterleaf seeds from the Waterleaf in the desert. And we got some Daybloom seeds and Blink Root, which you can find in caves. Gonna put my fishing stuff away for now. I can also take off the armor now. And just like put that on the mannequin permanently. Pretty much. Not that I have to have it on display, I can just put it in a chest, but the mannequin's pretty good for just putting it away for now. I can also look at the crafting with a few other things. We can make a terrarium, which we can put a rabbit into, just like a bunny cage to like put on display. We can make a bunny statue at a heavy workbench using 50 stone, so we can make a bunny statue. We can make bunny stew at a cooking pot. Minor improvement style stats. This one's lock has run out. 10-minute duration. And then we can also have explosive bunny. 350 damage! I assume you can just like throw it. Oh, for use with the bunny cannon. There's a weapon we can get later that shoots bunnies that we have. Cool. I did not know that. That's really powerful, but it does require dynamite to make, so... And we're probably not going to do that, so... I have other ways. Other things I want to get, probably, instead. The flounder we can make into sashimi. Medium improvement style stats. It's raw! It's exotic! 8-minute duration. That's actually better than the other things that give us stat improvements. And I think we can just make it at a workbench, so that's pretty good. Oh my goodness, there's even more stuff that I haven't looked at yet because I've been too busy looking at other things. I'm doing it in bits, it's fine, don't worry about it. Got the palmwood bathtub. I don't think we've seen a regular bathtub yet, but maybe I got distracted halfway through. And a palmwood toilet. I think it just works as a seat. But I'm pretty sure there's other toilets we can make as well. We can make a keg. Used for brewing ale. We can make a loom used for crafting cloth, which we need other materials for. But sometimes cobweb, we can use that. There's a bar stool, which is a seat. There's a banquet table. There's a bar, which I think just works like a table. A bench we can sit on. It's alright. And a picnic table, which we can probably also sit at. Just a bunch of more wood things we can craft, so... Just gonna place some stuff around, I guess, because I can. I'm probably gonna resort everything later as well anyway, so... Put the loom down. Here, sir, you can have this toilet at your table. He sat on it immediately. Of course. Cool. And a bathtub too. Can I get it? No, it's just for decoration. Okay. I should, though, be able to make palmwood helmet, breastplate, and greaves. As well as sword, which is actually a little bit better than the regular one, I believe. Yeah, by 1 melee point. Hammer, bow. Just a little bit better stuff, but we don't really need it, so... It's just cool that you can get different designed armor from different places, but we don't, yeah. We're already well beyond it. There's palmwood fence and palmwood decorations for houses as well, so... I'm at an interesting point here because I probably should go mining again. But I also don't know... Yeah. I just don't know what I should be doing right now. I mean, yeah. I should be mining, is basically the full of it. We have recall potions as well. Although we can, like, they get used up, they're going to be really useful for returning back to home if we need to. Like, if we're low on health or we just lost, want to go back home. Even though we have the map and we can see where everything is, like, everything, it's still useful to just, like, go back home quickly. Squirrel! My squirrel! My squirrel. Now. Don't take my squirrel. Crafting, I want to see what we can do with mushrooms, because we can actually make lesser healing potions using gel and bottles. And required object bottle, which we can actually place down. So let me just make a bottle here and place that down, because we need that for crafting stuff, so it's just good to have around. So we can just make lesser healing potions. I mean, we've already got 9 now, because we've just been finding them, but it's cool that we can make them on our own as well. I really wanted to make a cooking pot, but I really can't seem to do that. But they're like, this is one of the only uses for mushrooms that we've been collecting, so... I just want to see what else we can actually do with them. Regeneration potion. Provides life regeneration for a minute. That's pretty good. It requires bottled water and day bloom. Bottled water we can just get by crafting using bottles next to water, I believe. Which also just restores 20 life on its own, which is pretty good. Restoration potion restores 90 life. Requires a few things that we don't have though, so... And bowl of soup. If we have a goldfish and a mushroom, we can just make a bowl of soup. Medium improvements to all stats. Simple, yet refreshing. 8-minute duration. That'd actually be good if I had not sold my goldfish. So I'm probably not going to use the mushrooms for anything, but that's okay. Wait. We can just get ale from a keg? By just crafting next to it? Yeah, we can. Using the mug that we can craft with glass. Minor improvements to melee and lower defense. Down the hatch, 2-minute duration. So it's pretty easy to get. It's just not, like, incredible. And again, a double-edged sword, so... In terms of stats, anyway. I feel like I'm learning a lot more about Terraria as I go through this right now. It's kind of cool. Also, the double jump. We just need to be careful not to jump off an edge with a double jump. But it means if we're, like, close to hitting the ground after a long fall, we can probably recover by quickly using it. No, I'm just trying to get water. Let me grab my water. My bottle of water. Okay, I should probably not use my return or recall potion just to head back. Like, it's not that much of a distance. It's just like the convenience is so nice. Also, I'm gonna be careful with my life here. This one is actually, like, really good starting off. But it's gonna become, like, immediately not useful once we get something else. Just anything else. Oh, hey, an apple. Minor improvements to all stats. An apple a day keeps Dr. Bones away. Who's Dr. Bones? I know who Dr. Bones is. He's... yeah. Anyway. Okay, we're like kind of set for the moment, but also gonna make some of these things here. We can also make iron skin potion, iron ore, day bloom, and bottled water. Increases defense by 8 for 8 minutes. That's pretty good, but it also requires us to use up iron, which I'd prefer to go get more iron for armor. But it means we can have like an immediate +8 defense, which is more than double defense for us, because adding that to our already 4 defense will give us 12 defense, so that's pretty good. But I might hold off on doing that, I think. Maybe. Might be good to just have one on hand, just in case. The other thing about, like, making potions that we can use is we have to actually remember to use them. Because they're a bit pointless if they just stay in our inventory. We can also make... Like, while we're in a chest we can use to use the ingredients in it. We can make a Night Owl potion by using Blink Root and Day Bloom. Archery potion increases bow damage by 10% and increases 20% increased arrow speed for 8 minutes, using a Day Bloom and Lens. A Swiftness potion, using a Blink Root and Cactus. 25% increased movement speed for 8 minutes. Like, these potions are good, but we're probably not going to use them unless I remember to use them. I believe if you quickly press B, you can use all your buffs. Like, all of your buffs in your inventory. And quick heal with H to use up a quick heal as well. So there are some good hotkeys to use as well for potion effects. But we're going to need more glass for potions stuff, probably. Which is the good thing that those insects in the desert spit out sand blocks, so we can just get more. They're not like a finite amount if we use the enemies in the game to get more. Oh my goodness, it has been a while since we were in the mines. I forgot everything down here. We can also put a squirrel in a cage as well. What's this grilled squirrel? Minor improvements to all stats. That'll keep you out of my bird feeders. Okay, 10-minute duration. Requires a cooking pot. And of course we can also make a statue if we wanted to. But I'm probably just going to sell it for money. I also have 8 gold now. Because of going into the tomb. Forgot about that. I might buy a piggy bank. And probably a mining helmet as well for light. Although like, it's not got good defense. It's probably better than what we already have. But also I like having the set bonus. But I think we can actually set that as a vanity item, and that might still work. It might, or it might not. Doesn't appear to, so we actually have to be wearing it to get the effect of light. That's a shame, because otherwise, that basically means I'm not going to use it. Oh well. That's fine. The other thing I should probably show is... Actually, I'm going to take this wooden armor back. I didn't mean to throw that glow stick. It's fine. But on our armor menu here, we have a loadout 1, 2, and 3. So we can actually change what we're wearing quickly. So I can actually put on the mining helmet here with the wooden armor and get the effect of that. But like, we're probably not going to use it, but we could do that. And it means we can also use this for storage if we get extra things. So I'm actually going to put this stuff back into chests and stuff. But it's going to be useful later on to have different loadouts. Oh, and the piggy bank. I almost forgot about the piggy bank. Where's a good place to put it? I've got so much stuff around. I mean, I could just put it on the ground, I guess. Put it up here. No, it has to be on a table or... what's the thing called? Platform. Platform-like ground. Put that down. Kind of works like a chest, but only you can access it. So I can put whatever in here and no other players could steal from me. But what this means is I can actually... Hang on. I can actually put my money in here, so if I die, I don't lose that. And I can actually just get that back later. I'm kind of expecting to die at some point. I just don't know when. But I think with that, let's actually go back into the mine. try and make some progress down here. Gonna need to start mining straight down again. Oh, I forgot we also have the rail mine cart track that can follow still. Oh, that's the end of the minecart track. Okay. So we explored most of that then. I might, however, try going this way. Just to see what's over here. Looks like a lot of water. So I probably don't want to go down there, because it seems a little bit dangerous. Although, with the amount of water around us, we might not have a choice but to go around the water. Because it's going to be a problem when we're trying to go straight down. Just lots of water. Hang on, let me see if I can go down here, because I think we're far enough away from the water that we don't have to worry about it just yet. Okay, we can't just keep going by the looks of it. We've actually reached the underground layer. Finally. Just gonna use my shuriken to get rid of this slime. There's also jellyfish down there. They spawn in water, usually underground. And when they die, they drop glow sticks. So that's how you get those just as much as you want. Other than just buying them. I'm really taking my time with this right now. Like, we've done a lot of exploring kind of stuff, and we've got some decent gear, but we should have a lot better stuff by now, honestly. I need to be careful with this. I mean, it's not a big drop here, and we have our double jump now, so that's going to help a lot. That's really lucky that we got that. Just going to check for caves around. I mean, that's just tin, isn't it? So we don't need that, but still. I'll take anything at this point. This room is full of water. It's okay. Let me look around. There's some iron up there. Like, I'm really looking for stuff that we can only find in some spots. Oh my goodness, that double jump is incredible. Let me just light up the area so I'm not mining into sand. But getting what we need from here underground is going to really just be luck. Luck and just, like, going deeper, I guess. Still need to be careful of traps, though. They're pretty difficult to pretty hard to detect unless you know what you're looking for. But, like, if it looks like a half-block type thing that you might step on, don't touch the pressure plate, basically. Or if you see a boulder, that means that there's gonna have a trap switch underneath it somewhere. But a pressure plate might also be connected to a dart trap, which will shoot at you from the side. So you gotta be aware of every angle while mining underground. Like, it's not too bad, but also if I find a boulder trap, it will kill me in one hit if it lands on me, if I'm not careful. Okay, that's just a drop, but that's water there, so we're fine. Also might need to go back up for rope. It's really not good that we just, like, went directly into water, though. I heard a bat. I heard it die, actually, which is interesting. That shouldn't have happened. There's a gem here that we can grab. It's not huge to get topaz, but still. There's also that down there. Interesting. Let me try a thing here. It's got some ore down there that I might want, but that's okay. I'm just gonna flood it with the water here. And then head back up, if I can. I'm gonna have to use up some of my rope. I'm gonna definitely need more. But I can do this here to drain the water into that. Just a bit. Basically just enough so I can actually just keep going straight down some more. Would be good. That should work. Oh, it's filling up that cave down there, though. There's so much water around us right now. Might be actually worth exploring the cave to my left, though. I just need more rope as well. So I'm gonna head back up. Also, this is like a risky elevator move, but like, this is what I normally do. But if anything is like an enemy hits you, it can knock you off of the rope. So you need to be careful about that. Oh, also when you're shopping, you can actually get money directly from your piggy bank. So that money is actually what I have in savings. But it means you can like get it quickly. Just need to be aware of that so you don't spend it all.